Fast Model Garage. So I've been away a little bit. I just got out of the hospital Saturday. They I got the I ended up having to have the rest of my big toe on my left foot amputated off. So I've been away from the bench. Um, haven't really been able to record anything, but I wanted to try to get an update out there. Most of this is a combined thing, guys. I'm try to keep it short instead of putting two videos out. It's kind of what did you buy Wednesday and a group build that I'm trying to see if I can do. So thank you, Joe at Big Sky Model Works for you know doing the constant what did you buy on Wednesdays. A lot of us try to follow that suit, but it doesn't always work that way. So, anyways, let's just show you some of the stuff I got. Now, these things aren't all new to people. I'm sure some people have seen it. I've watched a few guys on on the YouTube as far as modeling and other things. So this is like what they call a heat pen. I got it off of Amazon, $9. This will help you with decals, deformation maybe in your kits, or with resin parts. You can control the distance, so warm up the parts. Maybe even bending some of the styrene for making roll bars and stuff like that. Instead of using lighters and having the lighter makes a brown mark in it and stuff. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Like I said, it's nothing that's a new product to anybody. Hopefully, maybe some of you haven't heard of it that do watch my channel. So I did get this. I also got some splash paints, one for the project, one for another project. I do have another order coming in. So I bought some of this racing yellow. Um, Right there is the part number. These are all splash paints. This is for a convertible 40s Willys build that I plan on doing. So that's why I got that. This is the Hemi Orange. I got this because a build that I never finished. I need that for the Hellcat motor for some of the parts in it. And this is to kind of go towards this new build. This is Shark Blue. And if anybody knows car colors, that is, well, I'll kind of leave that towards the end. So those are the paints. Another thing, I do my own resin printing. Some people don't know what to buy or whatever. I have been using the ABS Light 3.0 Plus resin for a while now. I do like it. It cleans well. It's very sturdy, but it is easy brittle. It's a little more brittle than their older product. Their older product had kind of more of a rubbery tone to it, but it also did some weird stuff when it was done drying. Some of the things that are long would kind of warp a little. I haven't seen the warpage that I used to get from stuff sitting around using this stuff. So that's why I've been kind of sticking with this one for a while. Now I do have Elegoo printers, and I have tried other resins. This is not like I'm sticking to their brand because I have their printers. I've used Anycubic, I've used Sunlu, and another product I can't remember the name of. And most of the time, they're all kind of the same. You don't really see much of a difference, but shrinkage and other things are kind of a big problem. So, but so far, I haven't really seen it that. I didn't want to open this, and I'm not sure if it will. Probably not with a cellophane. But anyways, this is a Details Masters carbon pattern decal. I got this off of Amazon. Again, this is for the build that I'm hoping to finish in the group build if it can be done. So I got some of this, and I need some also for bike projects down the road. But I'd like to try it out. This is my first time. I've not used any kind of carbon fiber decals to put on. Another product that I fell in love with, a buddy of mine owns a fiberglass shop, and he uses a lot of masking tape. And trying to get this in the thing right. Now this is a 3M product. This is a automotive type of tape. I found that the adhesion is really good, but it has so far, knock on wood, has not it does not pull any of the paint up. Okay, and I've also used that on acrylics, that the water-based stuff for interior, and it's worked out good. So I went and bought some more smaller, and I'm gonna try this one. And this is a company called HUD. I can tell you this was a little pricey, so I hope this does as good as this stuff here. Um, I have an automotive paint shop that's not too far from my house, so I decided to swing in, and because I'm running low, as you can see, I use a lot of it, and I'm wasteful. It's kind of like one of those things, tape off to make sure you're doing um, plenty of coverage. So I also got this stuff. This is a Magnetic Effects by Chroma Base. This is a Corvette color, and I know it's probably not going to show up well in here, but it's kind of a metallic metal color. Anybody who knows Corvettes probably knows this color better than me, but it is well, it says Ford on it, so I don't know where that came from, but he said it was a General Motors Corvette color they were doing. So I could be wrong. Maybe this is a Ford color and he screwed up. But anyways, these were not oopsies, but I don't know. Customer bought it, didn't want it, whatever, sent it back. So I picked these up. And this one here is also a chroma base. This is for a Land Rover, and they're calling it a Buckingham Blue. Now, when I looked at it, it looked black. So, I'm going to shoot this on some test spoons, and when I do, I'll revisit that to you guys so you can kind of see it. I don't expect anybody to run out and buy these things. It just, if you have an automotive shop, automotive paint shop around your area, sometimes go in and look. Sometimes they got boxes of, they had a bunch, and, it's either half off the original price or 75% off the original price. But so I believe that's kind of it for Would You Buy Wednesday. The other one wasn't really model related, it's RC related. I got a prop for one of my boats, so that all kind of came in the same packages. This stuff has been sitting on the bench for a while. All right, anyways, so what else do I have on the bench? Well, I bought Andre's file of the 911 GT3R, I believe they call it. Porsche, or Lucas C likes Porsche. Sorry, I'm English, not. Is it German? I can't remember now. I used to work on them all the time back in the day. So anyways, I bought, and like I said, when they said brittle, see, when I was taking this off the supports, you can see it right there, it broke. Some of this stuff I can reprint real easy, but I'm still kind of like in the mock-up stage of some of the parts, so if I got to print a new one, I will. So anyways, I kind of said what it is. It's a Porsche, and the group build is hosted by BG and I think Chuck Hobby Spot. I'm not sure. But anyways, here's the print. I also cut the trunk out. Was going to probably cut the hatch out too, but I don't think Andre left quite the parameters parameters that needs to be cut. So I'm not going to do it on this model. I will be visiting this particular vehicle again. I do have other files that are much more detailed as far as the doors are cut out, the hatch is cut out, the bonnet, the trunk is cut out. So a lot more of the smaller parts are, you're able to glue them on yourself and paint those separately. So I'll be doing it again. But this one here, it's just a curbside, no motor. Interior is okay. I mean, he spends more time on the actual bodies than he does interiors and motors and stuff. Some pretty generic tires. They are the appropriate rims, can't talk, and tires for this, and the size. So paint colors. All right, that's where this shark blue comes in. This is a GT3R factory color paint. So that's what's going to be on the exterior for this car. The rims, they come in all different colors on the car, black and some others, but I'm doing their indigo blue. That paint's on order. I haven't seen it shipped yet, but I'm hoping to get that soon. So those will be indigo blue, and then Tamiya's black rubber, or I might try the ammo. I haven't tried their rubber yet. I did buy some. The interior, I plan on two-toning this like some of the cars, and it's going to be difficult to probably see on camera right now, but the interior will be completely mostly black, but these sections and coming up and around, and I'm trying my best to stay on top of this, but anyways, I think you get the point, guys. But yeah, this section here, this middle section will be black, and these out sections here will be the shark blue. The door panels, which unfortunately those are all out in the living room because, like I said, I snuck into the room to do a video, but I'm pretty much not supposed to be sitting. I'm supposed to have my feet up. So the interior door panels will also have a certain section that will be the shark blue, and the rest of it will be black. Same way with the dash panel. The bottom here will be the shark blue, but the rest of this top section will be black. Now, I will try and give this a little extra stuff. I'm thinking of lighten it up behind the dash, and this has a, I think, 6x10 screen for the, all your stereo and climate controls and stuff, because it, everything's kind of built into the car on this one. A really nice car, actually. I actually like the overall design of this car. The seats he did are really cool. I didn't know that I don't know. Oh, here it is. I didn't know that it was, he made it as a 4-passenger. So basically this is supposed to be like that, which I don't know if the Porsche actually had the back row in this car. I do have to check. I have been looking at reference pictures. I am kind of following suit with cars that this paint job will be pretty much a factory style paint job. A lot of the accessory parts will be black on the outside, the spoiler and stuff like that. Now the spoiler, and I was thinking the under here, and these wind drafts, I think they kind of call them. I was thinking of doing them in the carbon fiber and doing the spoiler in the carbon fiber. If I can't get the carbon fiber to look good, then it's just going to be black like all the rest of the real cars. But I thought I'd try to throw a little bit of carbon fiber in there. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to, I'm basically throwing my hat in the Porsche group build, and I'm hoping that I can finish by September, whatever it was, September 1st, I think it is. I'm kind of hoping I can finish it because it's a curbside and I'm not doing any kind of motor or anything. Um, I only have to play with the trunk area a little bit, so I'm going to end up having to make the, because I originally was hoping to cut all this out. I was actually going to print out the motor that actually goes in this car and a better under chassis, and things, time is going to constrain me. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm hoping to finish the build. If I don't, I apologize. I'm not going to rush it. I want it to come out good. I want it to look good. So if I can't finish it within the time span, I apologize now. But um, I didn't get in on it right away because I hadn't got the file. I was waiting for it, waiting for some money, and then I bought it. But like I said, in the hospital, so I started printing some stuff when I got out of the hospital because I could at least come in here real quick, set things up, print some stuff off, and then while I'm sitting out there in the living room, I've been sanding and cleaning up some of the stuff and filling the holes. I think they came out really good. I mean, the supports were all on the back side of this. Come on, which way? Which way? This way? This way? All right, anyways, yeah, there you go. So basically, all the supports that were on the inside of that, I filled that all in with, I have another bottle, and I'm telling you guys, this stuff is really good. It's a liquid resin. It's this UV resin right here. Again, you buy this stuff is on Amazon. Super clear. I put that on. I use my flashlight or I use my curing station over there, and it sands off, wet sands really well. And that's another thing. I don't know if people know, but I see a lot of people sanding the resin just dry, and it creates a lot of dust, and you really shouldn't be breathing in that material. If you wet sand, you get no dust, and the sanding process is a little faster. So, guys, really, for your health conditions and stuff, try to wet sand your resin parts. Don't dry sand. I mean, it's really not healthy for you. Plus, on top of that, I think it's faster and easier when you're wet sanding. I'm gonna be getting some primer on this to find out what I missed and what I didn't miss, and I think I'm gonna have to describe the lines a little more. But I think I think that's it. Still working on the zombie build. Um, Hoping to get that finished soon so that I can take that to Acme. But I'll leave that stuff for another video. I don't want to keep this any longer. So guys, um, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. We only live once and we only get one body.